Hello, everyone. Time to talk about the other game that we like, known as Buddy Fight. Seems that the site has gotten new.
I don't know, he started wiggling, so I wanted to join in.
Seems like the site has some new things on it as of recent, which is understandable. It's less than a month away, and the site at the time it wasn't completely full yet. So what do?
Character bios.
Character bios, a lot of them.
And boy, do we want to talk about these.
I guess we could.
I agree with belching.
Well, I guess we should just start with their names, because now we know their names and somewhat of their personalities. So we'll start with the main character.
And you know, sure.
I can't really tell, but I'm going to assume he's the main character. His name is Gao Mikado. He's, your standard main character. Good at martial arts, passionate, top game buddy fighter guy. Likes to eat.
Isn't he just starting?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got that too.
Yeah, he's also just starting too. So it's like he's got all.
He pulled a rare card, so he's special now.
Yeah, apparently buddy rares are super special awesome.
The key to the city?
I guess.
No, man.
But yeah, he's like every shonen protagonist kind of just rolled up into one. And not even trying to hide it.
Bandages.
Yeah, he's even got bandages.
Idolizing some mighty sun fighter.
Yep.
You can even tell because he's wearing that shit.
Yeah, the Sun Fighter's got duotone spiky hair.
Look at that hat. Look at the hat.
Got that boss hat.
He's missing his
red-
goggles.
Yeah, red shirt. Yeah, the only thing he was missing is goggles.
That's because the character from Arc 5 stole his goggles.
Yep, Arc 5 took his goggles and ran into his own show. That's why he's the only Yu-Gi-Oh main character who has actually headgear in general.
I think he stole that hippo too.
Hey, you don't know that.
Well, since you brought it up, a quick mention before we continue. There's this picture that showed up on the Vanguard wiki for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. It involved Yuya squishing a tomato, and it had both of the Mystic tomatoes. The one from Japan and the one from America. Except for the one from America had Karibo's legs and his wings.
Please, Japan, stop.
We might see a return of
You
Inmados.
think our real tomato is a joke? Take your pumpkin and shove it.
But at any rate, maybe, and this is be weird, maybe he uses a tomato deck or an Inmato deck that has a bunch of support stuff in it. Like, that'd be a weird-ass thing, but wouldn't that be something? Or maybe someone's just really good at drawing and drew something up like in a week that looks like a actual poster, complete with text all over it.
We need Tomato Dragon.
Inmato Dragon. Don't you front. It'd be great.
He chooses hippopotamus. That is all that matters.
Well, so anyway, I guess we should continue.
Next character.
Next character on the list is
Wow, what a douchebag.
Tasku Ryuanji.
Look at his half gloves.
Half
Daigo,
God,
you see.
he's Daigo or Riku or whoever you want him to be. He's clearly the rival character.
He is
and
the police.
yeah, and he's also part of the Buddy Police.
He's got an orange assault vest to prove it.
The Buddy Police.
Oh. And he's the only one in this batch that's not an elementary schooler?
Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like apparently this guy is like at least no older than like 10 or 11.
This guy, the next guy, he doesn't even look that much older.
Because he's in junior high school, man.
It's only 1 year, but it's still like, significant. He is senpai.
Yep.
Deal with it.
He's a genius buddy fighter, and he's also the youngest buddy police. So, he's typical rival.
He's a rookie cop with nothing to lose.
The only thing missing here is his goal to kill somebody. Which may happen later and we just don't know yet.
He's got to get revenge for his dad, who's taken off the force due to something or
Drug
other.
abuse or something. I don't know. Anyway, next guy. It was very important. Bakuramori. He is the deck builder. He's apparently also an elementary school kid.
Clearly held back a year somewhere.
A year.
This guy looks like he could be.
Looks like he's a grown-ass man.
Yeah. He's also the stereotypical big guy who gets slow when he doesn't have enough food.
Hey, he's wearing a jumpsuit. What the fuck?
Yep, wearing a jumpsuit. He needs food. He seems to be more into the building the decks than he is playing them.
Play Duel Monster.
Yeah, like I said, he doesn't play the game as much as he makes the decks. He always is hungry because, you know, fat friend has to be there. If only he was wearing yellow, this would come full circle. Sentai fans will understand. Yeah, he also builds machines because, you know, I'd trust a 10-year-old with my machinery.
Well, you know, Clement.
God damn it, come on. You can't trust him with the machines either because he keeps screwing them up. It's like, why would anyone trust him with those? Anyway, next, Kuguru Uki.
Or as I like to call her, Donut Head.
Freaking sheep, man. That's her aesthetic.
Yeah, she could be a sheep, she could be donuts, she could be a light source.
Oh wait, she is.
Yeah, she is. I'm not even kidding about that one. Those rings in her hair, they're apparently lamps.
What?
Yeah, lamps.
She knows everything.
Yeah, and she's also known as the library because she knows things. She's the smart one of the group.
Can you tell by her glasses?
Yep, glasses make her smart one. Moving on. There's something else.
Oh, the
Hey,
douche.
send your dick.
Oh yeah, we've all seen this person before. And I'm not talking about in a show. I'm talking about in real life. We all have this person before. He does not give credit to Gao's buddy fight skills, even if he wins, and he thinks that it was all due to pure luck. I think we've seen that guy, or in certain cases that
with his
woman
leg?
before.
What's wrong with his leg?
Pointing that.
Jesus! I didn't even notice that before.
Look at the leg. Look at the leg.
like
Look
his
at the
leg is
leg.
going like down, in, down.
He's got furry legs.
Yes, he does.
I guess it makes sense since he's got this tiger
Yeah, he's
motif.
a tiger, so his legs. So he's part tiger.
His mom was a furry.
And with the certain characters that are coming up, that wouldn't surprise me at all. That actually is the most tame idea, despite how disgusting it looks when it's on just human skin.
Ugh.
And he's got regular human feet, so it's like... it's like if your legs were punched backwards.
Hi guys, I'm one part furry.
You probably saw her from the buddy fight demonstration with wrestling sensation Who Gives a Crap. Her name is Paruko na 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 na.
Right. Super loud, energetic broadcast club person thing. The movie, the game, the show.
Yep, she's there to do exactly what you think she's there to do. And she doesn't sound, because I think she's a good person. We know what she sounds like 100% other than the main character himself.
Yeah.
And she doesn't sound like she should be in elementary school. She sounds like a weird... I'm not really sure what she sounds like either. She doesn't sound like any voice I've ever heard.
She's not human.
Oh.
She's an elementary school kid.
Also, I like to imagine that little lightning bolt isn't part of her hair and she just got hit by something.
Well, considering what we'll see soon, you know, that's not surprising. But before we do that...
Oh, look, it's totally not a villain.
Kiri Hyoryu. Yeah, he's totally not the villain. Not with that name. Hyoryu, you say. That sounds... give me a second, folks. That sounds... I can do this, damn it. Strangely familiar. Shoryu, Ice Dragon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Also, why does he look like Takato?
Because every show has to have one. I mean, for all we know, maybe he's not actually not. Maybe it's just the older brother and we're just assuming things, but I'm pretty sure we're not.
And then the Vanguard world and the Buddyfight world were linked together for all eternity.
Man, they already heard my theories about maybe that's true, and I think they were just wasting their time. And now, here's the man of the hour, Tetsuya Kurodake. He is that character that you see in every game-based anime. From Beyblade to Vanguard, he's the blonde guy who's very laid back. And he has a very interesting thing about him.
Those hair!
Yeah, those little things there. Those aren't hair.
They're fucking bananas!
Yeah, they're bananas. And they're not just bananas. They're bananas that grow back.
He's a fucking Tropius!
Yeah, he's apparently a tree.
Clearly best buds with Fatty over there.
Also, he raps.
Yeah, and he's a rapper because, god
Gotta
damn
be hip
it.
with the kids. Fucking bananas!
Also, last place in his 6-year student thing.
He's bad at this game.
Yeah, he has this game. I guess we found our Morikawa.
Look at his face.
Except for Morikawa's not even bad at this game. He's just bad at making decks.
Look at his fucking face. I bet these bananas rooted in his brain and he has no brain left.
Well, needless to say, you're a bad banana. Nuts. And,
Well, hey, it's Emoto-chan.
yeah.
Let's kill it before it lays eggs.
Yeah, Hanako Mikado. As you can tell by the name, Gao's younger sister.
She's very bow-legged.
She's very, very bow-legged and adores her older brother.
Although you can't really tell with that face.
Yeah, that face can't tell if she's constipated, mad, crying, or if she's got tape on her mouth.
So much excite.
Yeah, it's just, she's just here.
I see she inherited her brother's massive eyebrows.
Yeah, she's got big-ass eyebrows, too. Or it could be meat in her mouth, too. It's hard to tell. Or maybe it's a weirdly shaped pacifier.
I'm pretty sure she's not Babby.
Well, she's the 3rd year of elementary school, so that means she has to be like, what, 6? 7?
8.
She's not that old.
Something.
And remember, we're talking Japan here. It might be younger. Who knows?
Oh man.
And now, oh yeah,
Welcome
Drum
to
Bunker
D&D
Dragon.
character.
Yeah, now Drum is the name he goes by. Drum Bunker is the name of his card, but that's not his real name either. His real name is Drum Bunker Dragon Fang Slade Terrestrial the 13th. That's his
Wrap
name.
your head around that one. That means there were 12 others of this
Of this
family.
generation of guy. He seeks to one day attain the recognition of his father, who is the current chief of his group.
Father complex.
Yep, he likes octopus dumplings like Gao, but he also likes pudding.
Pudding.
Like that Agumon from that other thing.
Pudding.
That's
He did like some of that, didn't
Yep. And he doesn't know what to say except for he doesn't look nearly as cool as he did in his card. Not that he looked especially cool in the card either, but he looked...
They got a freaking steampunk helmet.
There's something about it. It's too human-y in this image.
It's because he doesn't have his weapon.
Yeah, that's probably it, and it's just... He's got horns on his head. And I don't mean like horns, he literally has horns on his head.
Yeah.
He is steampunk dragon.
Walking intensifies.
Alright, Jackknife Dragon. Also just known as Jack. These names are just blowing my mind, Elliot. He is not willing to apparently shrink himself down to live during daily life, which means these guys can shrink down in normal life, because as you recall from us mentioning it earlier, the monsters are real, and then people acknowledge that they're real. So it's like, yeah. And then it says after that, although fully capable of doing so, which means that there's going to be an episode where he has to and he will not be liking it.
So look forward to that.
Yeah, because other than that, we don't really have any personality from him other than
He knows what he's doing.
exists. Yeah, that's all we really know.
He's also very CG.
Yeah, not CG, CG, not CG. Oh, look, there's another character. Demon Lord Asmodai. He's from the magic world, and apparently he is a entertainer and celebrity. Because he is regularly a part of popular TV shows.
He's also a dick.
Yep, he's also a douche. He's like Gary Oak, basically. They say, but just like a demon, he likes to make fun of his partner and tease him and make him to learn from making mistakes. But as we saw from the most recent episode of Take You, demons do
Whatever
different,
the fuck they want.
like, rip out people's spleens for failing tests.
Like, dude.
Like, dude. Michael's a dick.
Also, he's partners with Banana.
Yeah, his banana partner.
That's why he has that stupid hoodie thing. I don't even know what he's wearing now.
I don't even know. It's just...
He's wearing chaps.
Yes, he is.
He's wearing assless chaps.
Look at that rock hard stomach, man.
Look at that rock hard 8-pack he's carrying.
It's a 16-pack.
Like, he's not even strong. That's the stupid part.
Yeah, he's magical, though. He's destined not to be as physically strong as these two dudes are. Even though from the other thing, if you guys recall, he's freaking massive. So, yeah.
And he's got a skateboard.
Yeah, he's got a scare. He's freaking massive, but then you look at his stats, it's like, what are you even doing here?
He's blowing shit up.
And he's the Demon Lord?
He better have a good skill.
I'm still waiting for this guy's stuff to be explained.
Because
he's
ninjas...
from the ninja world. And this is from the dungeon world. Waiting for this to show up. This is Elliot's personal choice for a world that he will be playing. Because I forgot all what we heard from Dungeon World, but it sounded pretty cool.
I forgot, what was Danger World again?
I don't know if you mean who's using Danger World. I don't know if we know anyone who's using it yet.
The actual rebel guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's not pictured here, but needless to say, they got high cost power. These guys, what? These giving back items or something?
If they really explained anything.
I remember something.
The theory was they're supposed to be somewhat gimmicky, like you do certain tasks and you get rewarded for doing them, you know.
I see. It should be interesting to see what they do. These are ninjas. They're probably going to be the experts of the move ability. Which, honestly, is going to be really cool. In fact, based on this thing having 5,000 power and 1,000 defense with only 1 crit, implies that he might have some kind of ability, just because that 1,000 Rapier Dragon, while having similar stats, had more crit than him. It makes me think that he might have something else up his sleeve.
It's gotta be move.
Yep, which, it's fine, actually. I mean,
And
with
then
that shield, it's just going to be a one-hit wall, most likely.
also... Not you. You! Where are you from?
Yeah, that's from the Legend World,
Oh, okay.
which is
Totally not the villain.
waiting to be revealed.
But that will all come in due time.
Look at his shoes.
Yep, his shoes are ice skates. And yeah, so that's the new stuff we found about Buddyfight's characters at the very least.
Fucking bananas.
Yes, bananas.
And lamps.
And lamps.
Just mind blowing.
These characters, I don't know how they work.
I demand a woman who has a dog on her head.
Well, you're not gonna get what you want.
But needless to say, I don't know what to expect.
Better meat hair.
Like, it's went from the most predictable people you've ever seen
To plot twist.
to all of a sudden, bananas in hair, that, and what the hell is going on
What
at
is
this?
names and
Oh yeah, what is names and how is this guy freaking in elementary school? He looks like he should at least be like 20 years old. He also,
really?
yeah, food doesn't make you fat. It just makes you really big.
He must have drank his milk.
Well, at any rate, so that's something to look forward to from the anime, which even if it's not going to come out here as fast as the card game is, we're still gonna watch it because it can't escape us.
Our eyes see all.
What she said. Any last minute things to bring up about Buddy Fight?
If you haven't been paying attention to it, you should probably check out the featured cards on a regular basis.
That's true.
Nothing too interesting yet because LOL trial deck, but eventually they're gonna move on to set one stuff, and then the fun can begin.
Yep. So it's just a countdown now. Today is the day. Not the day. Today is the week. There you go. It is the week of Christmas. So we have literally 4 weeks left.
Here up.
So it's like not much time. Get the word out. Yeah, Buddy Fight and all the other stuff. Because let me tell you, this is a game that deserves a better chance than Vice Swords has been getting. Certainly better chance than Kaijudo's been getting. Although, to be fair, Kaijudo is more like a second chance for a game that lost its first chance.
I wonder why. Oh wait, no I don't. I know exactly why.
So it's just a matter of it deserves a better chance. And I know I keep saying it, but it's only because
We believe in it.
I earnestly believe in it, but more than I have any other card game. Like, I hated Magic when I tried playing it every single time I tried, ever since the 90s. And I tried off and on until I just gave up in, high school. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Until it just started getting very based on whoever has the most money can build the best deck and win. And Konami was promoting that. And I don't really, and then Pokemon. Despite what certain people out there think,
It sucks.
it's bad. It's like there's no real way around it. It's a game built around if you don't have more than 3 basics on your field at the beginning of the game that are able to take more than 2 hits, you lose.
And you better have Mewtwo in your deck.
Because I can't stress this enough. Even if you have more than one and you survive dying from the first, hit and losing right there, your opponent gets a card for doing it, and therefore they're going to win more because they're getting more advantage. It's like, no. That's why we turned to Vanguard. And I like Vanguard a lot. It has its share of problems, but they're easily fixable problems if they ever decided to fix them, which I know they aren't going to because that's not how they operate. They just upgrade their game and make it better. Vice Swords became Vanguard, and Vanguard became Buddy Fight. And it's just the natural steps of evolution. And, so just keep getting the word out there. 4 weeks until the trial deck come out. About 5 weeks until the first set comes out.
Oh, and by the by, organized play starts the weekend of release, so if you feel like getting a snazzy promo card or what have you, playing in a trial deck tournament, go right ahead. Ask your local store.
Look at you, hot sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that really just about does it for this video.
Bananas.
Bananas.
Mind blown.
Yep, so if there's any other questions or comments you want to do, feel free to comment below. If there's any other news about Buddy Fight that you've heard of that we didn't mention in this video, feel free to comment on us about it. And get ready, because next step in card games is coming. And it's a pretty good one. See ya, everybody.